We're at Kuba Edge in the Peak District. It's a wonderful location, really popular amongst climbers as well. We have got a few people climbing on the other side actually. What I wanted to quickly show you was how you can get this really nice video with a very blurry background during the day when you're filming. Now when you're filming on DSLR videos, something that I do quite occasionally, you have a dilemma of how to shoot in bright sunlight with a very shallow depth of field. It's kind of difficult because you're restricted to what shutter speeds you can use. So I'm shooting on 1/60th because my settings are on NTSC and something, not PAL, the other one. This enables me to shoot at 60 and over rather than 50. I'm shooting at f1.2. I'm actually using filters on my lens right now. Why am I using filters on my lens? Because I can get the shallow depth of field at 1.2 and you get the nice blurry background and I'm not washed out. As you can see, the exposure's kind of right. What am I using? I'm using the Nisi Stop Grad. It's a soft one. So that's just to cover the sky in the background, and a 5-stop ND filter as well. So that's a solid one. So we've got one stacked on top of the other. What they're both enabling me to do, obviously, like I said, it gives me a really nice shallow depth of field at f1.2. So if we take the filter off, now I can't see behind the camera, but I'm going to guess it's fairly washed out. It's probably white. If we were to dial the settings in 5 stops, it should bring us to about f8, and that should bring the exposure back. But as you might, I mean, the stuff behind me is fairly far away, so it might still be slightly blurry, but it will be more in focus than it was. This is what it looks like without the filters, and if you put the filters back on, we'll show you how dark it looks. So we're going to dial it back down to f1.2. I might be a bit blurry, so let the camera just focus back to me. So back 1.2, and again you get beautiful exposure. So these are the additional things you can do with these amazing filters from Nisi. I use these for photography and for film. I am going to at one point show you how the CPL works as well and how the grads work out in another video. That's it for now, guys. Okay.